Our exercise was essentially, the situation was there was a fire nearby, there was a gap in the smoke, so we could come in and save as many of the collections within this building as we could before the fire or some kind of situation changed.
Once they shut the building down, no one's allowed in.
We were kind of running through the Incident Command System, or ICS. We nominated an IC. I was the liaison officer, and we had other officers. So essentially kind of working through that, making mistakes, etc., and hopefully learning from them.
Tried to ask for a fire update. We're waiting on that. I was incident commander, and so I was hoping to learn how to be a better leader in such situations, as well as learn how the incident command system works. My background is in curatorial knowledge, so I was really excited to focus a little bit more on the leadership side of my brain.
If we have to evacuate due to the impending fire, our rally point is those doors right there.
This training is unlike any of the others in my 20 years as an emergency manager that I've seen offered, that really hones in on planning and response for those types of specialty spaces.
It does open your eyes to the other side of what your knowledge is. So emergency management personnel, first responders, they get a little bit more insight into the curatorial side of things and why museum staff and cultural heritage staff do what they do. And on the flip side, curatorial personnel and museum personnel get an insight into emergency management systems, and that's not necessarily something we work with all the time.
I think often from an emergency management standpoint, we walk into this and we are so focused on life and safety, and things like protecting cultural heritage sites and artifacts can sometimes become an afterthought. And so trainings like this really force that to the forefront of an emergency manager's planning and efficiency and response and our ability to save more. These are items that once they're lost, and we cannot easily rebuild or recreate these artifacts or these sites.
Cultural artifacts are how we tell the story. It's how we maintain some kind of cultural memory at large. I read somewhere that a healthy museum in a community is one of the best indicators that the community as a whole is healthy. So if you have plans in place, if you have people that value those cultural artifacts, we'll save those cultural artifacts, and that preserves the community, even if that community is no longer at that location. That's why I think the artifacts are tied to the community and vice versa, and kind of saving those is how we protect all of those things.